Hello everyone and welcome to this technical video where I am going to cover the creation of Kubernetes cluster in Google Cloud. So today I'll be diving into some exciting topics and exploring the latest trends in this field. So whether you are a seasoned expert or just starting out, I am thrilled to have you here with me. So without any further delay, let's get started. So for the creation of Kubernetes cluster in Google Cloud, the first and foremost thing is that you have to log into this Google Cloud. The URL is this googlecloud.google.com, and here you have to come, and for learning purpose you can create a free trial account. Since I have already created that, it's not showing me here. Otherwise, in place of go to console button, you will be able to see create a free trial account. So you should just click on that and create a free trial account for you. And once you have created that free trial account, meanwhile in the process it will ask you to give your card details, so you can just give it that, but anything will not be get deducted. Only a 2 rupees amount will get deducted to check your account thing, and else you will be provided with $300 in free credits. And whatever services you will use in this Google Cloud, you will be charged with this free account credits only, and it will be applicable up to 90 days from the day when you have purchased this free trial account. Okay, so once you have created this, you have to click on this go to console button. Okay, and this is the project name and this is the project ID. So if you want, you can create a new one. I'll proceed with this only because I have created this recently only. So this is my first project, and these three bars you can click, and here you can see so many services which it provides, and it is a very nice cloud platform and so much user friendly. So we will go with the Kubernetes engine, and here we will go with the cluster. First and foremost thing is that we have to create a cluster. So here I have clicked on that, and this cluster page has opened, and you can see this create, deploy and refresh. So I am going to since we want to create, I am going to click on this create. So it provides us with two options, autopilot and standard mode. Here you can compare those. The autopilot mode is recommended for the production purposes, whatever we use for the production of our application. And but for the learning purpose, I'll suggest to go with the standard. The reason being, in autopilot it provides us a auto scalability, and it does the changes automatically as per need, so you will not be able to see and learn with this. So I'll suggest you to go with the standard, and I am going to click on configure. Okay, so this page will get opened, and here we have to give our things whatever we want. So firstly, the cluster name. So cluster 1 is already created for me, so cluster 2 Manshi, I am going to create this thing. And location type, you can select whatever thing you want. I'll suggest you to select the zonal and go with the user central one. So this is the place which provides you to the connectivity of the zone for this cluster. And this is control plane version, and here I'll also suggest to go with the default ones, release channel, and version I'll suggest to keep it as it is. And then next, default pool is there, which gives you the node pool details. So here the default pool, you can change the name, but I'll go with this thing only. And number of nodes which it is providing, we can change like increase or reduce according to as per our needs. So I'll go with the 3 only. And more options you can just explore. Okay, and this is very simple, surge upgrade or something like this is the upgradation. So this I'll not go, I'll keep default things. So this is the image type. So image is whatever Docker image we want to deploy, or whatever in the container we want to keep the image. I'll explain about this image Docker in my further videos, but for now I'm keeping it as default. And it is the machine configuration. So general purpose, compute optimized, memory optimized. The charge for this, which we can see on the right side, which will get increased or decreased as per whatever our needs. So I'll go with the general purpose. This is the series, that is generation 1, generation 2, generation 3, whatever series we want to have our machine to be. And this is the machine type. So it is like memory quotas what it is going to give. So we can reduce this like 2 GB memory, 1 GB as per our requirement of the application. So I am going with the 4 GB only. If you want, we can reduce it, or we can go with the 2 GB memory. Let me select the 2 GB. And boot disk type for CPU platform and GPU, I am keeping it same. So can you see the price has reduced? So I am going to keep it as it is. And in the networking also, it is providing us the node networking purpose. So these all things I am going to keep it as it is. This is the node security, and it is the metadata. So for my side, from my side, I have given all the required things, and I will simply click on create, and it has started creating my cluster. So it might take 2 to 3 minutes for creating the cluster. It can you see it has redirected to this place, and it is in the creation of this. So this is being created and it is loading for us. And if you want to check the progress, if you are like keen to see that, you can just simply click on this, and here this is a percentage of this. It is telling you it can take 5 to minutes or more. And here you can see the percentage and what part of this is being performed, like it has already configured, and 36% is completed. Now it is deploying this, and finally it will do the health checks. So we can simply come over here, and whatever things like during the configuration has been provided, it is already showing up here. And once the final deployment and health check is completed, it will show us the final creation. So I think 58% is created. Okay, so finally, once it is 100% completed, you will be seeing like the cluster has created and a green sign icon for this. And here you can see so many things related to this cluster, whatever credentials and whatever metadata it is having. So you will be able to see, and you will be able to see the external endpoints it has already created, right? So whatever basics like name, location, type, whatever we have selected, the default zonal nodes, release channel and endpoints, basically total size for this, automation, networking things, whatever is required, we will be able to see. And the nodes information we will be able to see over here. Okay, so storage is like this. It is having so many options: observability, logs, details. And we can go to the clusters here as well, like whatever clusters we have we can see, check. So this is the cluster 2, and number of nodes is 3, and we have selected 2 memories for each node. So 3 into 2 will be the 6 GB memory it will provide overall. So this is all about the creation of the cluster, and in later point of time I'll be covering the basics of what is pods and replica sets over here, and connecting to the shell with this Kubernetes cluster, and whatever operations we can do with the Docker images and all. So these all things we can cover in the later videos, and till the time you guys can explore, create and play around with all the things over here. Okay, thanks. And I'll appreciate your feedbacks and whatever doubts you are having in the comment section. Please let me know whatever is required from my end.